there's a question right here. And then
Thank you, Francoise, for everything here today, last few days. I wonder if HIV/AIDS, fell amongst the wrong people group when it did. From the perspective of the climate that this country has known around homophobia and things of that nature, would the response have been different if the virus hit pregnant Caucasian women in those numbers as opposed to gay men? Would there have been more funding toward it? Perhaps would we have a cure now, sort of because there would be more of an urgent effort? I don't know, I wonder. That being said, when we do find a cure, in your opinion, which people group or who will receive this or have access to it first?
wow.
I mean, difficult to answer without knowing yet which kind of cure we will have, but of course, I mean, if we have a cure, I think it should be available for everyone. For me, that's clear. It's not, we should not select a particular group. If we have a cure, it should be available to everybody infected by HIV. So the reason that the strategies that needs to be developed should be scalable, affordable for everyone, not only in US, not only in Europe, but also in Africa, also in all the countries where people are affected by HIV. So we should not make any selection of population, in my opinion. The only thing that I'm wondering, but we cannot answer to that now, and of course science will give the answer. I always wonder whether it will be the same cure, if we can say cure, or remission approach for everyone affected by HIV. We may have to have a different strategy and to have a personalized approach. For that, we need to develop biomarkers that we don't have today. For that, we need to know more about the studies, clinical trials in different populations at different stages of HIV infection, according to the response to the treatment. I mean, it's very early to say, but I really wonder. If I'm saying that, it's because I'm thinking about the Visconti patients, the patients that receive very early treatment during the acute phase of infection because they were symptomatic during the acute phase of infection. And so they were treated very early on. And after 3 years of treatment, they stopped their treatment, and now they are doing well. Some of them is 10 years that they stopped the treatment. So probably the fact, and according to data from a trial now, because this Visconti story was not a trial, and there is trials going on, trying to repeat early treatment, very early treatment during a primary acute infection, and does not seem to repeat the Visconti patients. Of course, there is different reason, possibly the length of treatment, but also possibly also the patients that are different. So I'm wondering whether we should also think about personalized cure approach in the future. But I mean, that is going together with personalized medicine somehow, which is what everybody is speaking about today.